Now, I said this before, and I'm going to say it one more time. Do not buy the Samsung Galaxy Note 20. And of course, the reason I'm repeating this information is because now we have a leak that gives us all the information on the Samsung Galaxy Note 20, the smaller version, the one that's supposed to have a lower price of $1,000 that comes with a ton of compromises. And I do want to make it crystal clear that I'm not talking about the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. That probably is the phone you should get, but I'm talking about the Samsung Galaxy Note 20, the smaller model. We are going to have two models, the Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra. Note 20 Ultra good, Note 20 bad. And of course, I do want to let you know all this information, all these leaks come from the website winfuture.de and Roland on Twitter. So it's highly reliable information. Anyway, let's dive in. Okay, so real quick, we are going to have three colors on this phone. It's going to be Mystic Black, Mystic Green, and of course, Mystic Bronze. And then let's move on to a major disappointment, the display. Now, the size of the display is great. It's 6.7 inches. The resolution, so just like the last year, we're getting 1080p. It is not Quad HD Plus. It is a 1080p display, which was somewhat disappointing, but not a deal breaker. Now, next thing is the screen refresh rate. We are not getting 120 Hertz. We're only getting 60 Hertz screen refresh rate on supposedly $1,000 smartphone. That right there should be enough to break the deal, but we have even more deal breakers. Let's keep going on. So base RAM is going to be 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's not going to be 12 like the Ultra, and you are going to get 256 gigabytes of storage. And of course, when it comes to the processor, again, unfortunately, any market that is non-US, non-Korea is going to get the Exynos 990. That's also the case with the Note 20 Ultra, but everybody else is going to be getting the Snapdragon processor. Now, when it comes to the battery capacity, we have 4,300 milliamp hours battery, which is actually, again, not that bad because the Note 20 Ultra has 4,500. This one has 4,300. Not a huge difference. And of course, it will have the quick charge feature. Now, one thing that bothers me with this phone is the design is not going to be the signature boxy design of the Note series. It's going to be more rounded, such as the Samsung Galaxy S series. As a matter of fact, it kind of looks like the mid-range A series more than the S series. And of course, it does have an S Pen. It's got all the functionality of the S Pen, like the Note 20 Ultra, but it actually has higher latency than the Note 20 Ultra's S Pen. 9 milliseconds latency, that gives it a realistic handwriting feedback as you're writing on the screen. This one has a 26 milliseconds latency for the S Pen, so it's not going to be as quick as the one on the Note 20 Ultra. So as you can see, we're seeing a lot of downgrades here. Like I said, the screen is only 60 Hertz 1080p. The RAM is only 8 gigabytes, not 12 gigabytes of RAM. The overall build quality is going to be lower as well. They're saying it's not even going to be using the latest Gorilla Glass in the front, and the rear, they don't make it very clear here, but it might actually be plastic back, which I doubt, but it's very possible. And finally, let me talk about the camera. So we have triple camera system, but they're downgraded from the Note 20 Ultra. We have a 12 megapixel main, 12 megapixel ultra wide, and then we have a 64 megapixel telephoto camera. Now, without a doubt, these cameras are going to be pretty good because even if you look at the Samsung Galaxy Note 10, the smaller version, it had a great camera. So the Note 20 is probably going to have a camera that's a little bit better than that. So that should not be a problem, but it is still a downgrade over the Note 20 Ultra's camera. So we are seeing a lot of compromises, and despite all this, we're looking at a phone that is going to be coming in at almost $1,000. It does have 5G. So based on all this information, the only thing I can tell you guys, to remind you guys, to advise you that do not buy the Samsung Galaxy Note 20. If you have to have the latest Note device, please go for the Note 20 Ultra. It's probably going to be $300 more expensive, and that extra $300 is going to be worth it. Of course, when we get these phones in the house, I'm going to give you guys even more details. But for now, that's all I want to say. Do not buy the Samsung Galaxy Note 20. And if you want to buy it, drop the comments down below and let me know why you would buy it, or let me know if you are also disappointed as I am. Remember, Ice Universe, the highly reliable leakster, also expressed his disappointment. He was so angry. In fact, he said this phone, the Note 20, the small one, should be considered a mid-ranger. That's how bad it is, in his opinion, based on the information that he has. And I do happen to agree with him. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. Any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down below. Stay tuned for more videos. Alright, so if you found this video useful, make sure to subscribe to SAKITECH by clicking that button, and also click that bell icon on the side to make sure you get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you do use Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, you can follow me at SAKITECH online to get the latest updates as well. Alright, have a fantastic day.